Hey guys, welcome back. It is week 8 of Super Rugby Aotearoa. This week it is the Highlanders in 4th place taking on the Blues in 2nd place. If you don't want to miss any of these preview videos, remember to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the action. Let's get into this game. The Blues, they are 3 out of 5 so far this season. They beat the Hurricanes by 10 points and then they had that bye. The Highlanders, they are 2 from 6 so far. One of those wins being against the Crusaders 2 weeks ago. Then last week they lost by 3 points to the Chiefs in golden point time by Damien McKenzie getting that late penalty, unfortunately for the Highlanders there, but they are in fine fettle actually at the moment. History has it pretty 50-50 in this game. Looking at the two sides, the Highlanders made a couple of changes. The Blues, not a lot of changes. One change to their starting side, which played before their bye week last week. The two props for the Highlanders are changed. Tokolai and Johnston comes in. That's just a switch around from the bench with the two that started last week. That's a very strong scrumming combination because Tungafasi and Tuinuquafe is very good, so they have to be at the best of their game, the Highlanders, if they want to challenge them at scrum time. Tolai continues at the hooker for the Blues. Dixon continues at the hooker for the Highlanders. He's been in good form so far. At the locks, there's one change for the Highlanders. Unfortunately, Paripari Parkinson is injured again for the Highlanders. Last week, we already saw in the game he had a bit of a niggle. And then this week now, he actually has that ankle injury. So Dixon comes in for him at number 5. Evans, the veteran, continues at number 4. Kauli Tuioti is up against him. Pretty movable number 4 there. Darry at number 5, who's been impressive so far for the Blues. You wouldn't have thought that's the guy that's going to play a lot of games in the locks this season. Tom Robertson at number 6 for the Blues as a captain again this week around. Up against Frizzell. That's a big battle between these two big number 6s. They will battle it out against each other sometime in this game. The two guys that are tasked to steal the ball at breakdown time is Papali'i and Billy Harmon, who gets a bit of game time this week again. Jimeno, he continues at number 8. He is a big lad at number 8 and he's been in good form since getting a bunch of game time later on in this season as well. Up against Tutu, who's probably not in his best form. He's in good form, but not as good as he was last year this time. Ruru, he comes in at number 9 for a change. He gets a start as well. He's probably one of the best scrum halves the Blues have. They are blessed with quite a few good scrum halves. Aaron Smith, he's probably the best number 9 you could pick as a starting number 9 for the Highlanders. So brilliant form last week again. Fakatava, he is injured. So Smith, he would want to continue as well, having less pressure on him, but he will want to show Fakatava what he can still do, the veteran. At number 10, Mitch Hunt. Last week he was not as impressive. Last week he made a couple of mistakes. He wasn't firing at all guns, but the week before that against the Crusaders, he was probably in the best game he had so far this year. Otere Black, he's been managing his side very well. The Blues, TJ Fayane, he continues at number 12. They have finally decided they need less kickers in their side and a couple of more guys that challenge the line when it comes to running the ball. Gregory, actually impressive last week at number 12. I thought it might be a mismatch when he went from wing to number 12. He's a big guy, so good move from them. He did carry the ball pretty well at number 12. Tompkinson continues at number 13. He's actually at number 12 playing at number 13. Rico Ioane, he's at number 13 as well. Always a dangerous guy that can carry the ball forward. On the two wings, Punivai and Nareki, he was dangerous in the start of the season. Not so much at this stage. Talia at number 14 for the Blues. And then Caleb Clark at 11. Both of them probably lacking a bit of ball at this stage. They're not passing to them enough. Stephen Perofeta, he continues at number 15, being picked a lot by this Blues team. Josh Ioane, he comes in at number 15. Unfortunately, Garden Bishop, who's a prodigy, a youngster coming through so far this season for the Highlanders, he broke his wrist, so he's going to be out for the rest of the season. So it's probably going to be a balancing act between Mitch Hunt and Ioane is going to be at number 15 and who's going to be at number 10. Then on the bench, it's all changes for the Highlanders. The Blues just changing 2 of them. Coltman at number 16, like I said, the number 17 and number 18 for the Highlanders. Those are the 2 that started last week, so they do have a good combination on the bench for their props. Talk about good combination for props. The Blues, they have Hodgman and Laulala, two All Blacks on the bench, replacing two All Blacks in the starting team. Very good to have guys like that coming on for them. So that's why the Blues are a very, very threatening side when it comes to the scrum. Then Selby Rickett at number 19, facing off against Goodhue. Makile Tu'u, he's at number 20 versus Akira Ioane, so that's also a big battle when they do come on. The two number 9s, Finley Christie and then also Hamilton. Collins gets back onto the bench this week with Harry Plummer at number 22, and then a 6-2 split for the Highlanders, going with Lentjes at number 23, the flanker, and Bryce Heem, the experienced outside back for the Blues at number 23. Guys, if I have to make my prediction here, it's actually a tough one to call. I would probably say Blues to win it, but my gut is saying Highlanders might push them in this one to actually get a win here, because they've been pressing some of the big sides lately. I mean, they beat the Crusaders and then almost snuck in a victory there last week against the Chiefs. But I'm going to go with the safe choice, probably brain over heart in this one. Blues to win this one by 5 points. Let me know your prediction down in the comments below. Also, check out these videos next to me. Hit the subscribe button if you do like the channel. And then I'll see you for the next one. Cheers.